Everybody, Meriden Gaming here, and on today's Let's Play Survival World, we're actually going to be in our creative world, so we can kind of work on judging the scale of our main castle today. I've kind of calculated out a little bit to see exactly how big the structure is going to be. The small little offshoot on the, I think I showed you all the picture. If not, I'll throw it up real quick right now. Okay, so the small little offshoot that's lower than the castle should be roughly, it's like a barracks or something, should be roughly 14 blocks long, and then the castle itself should be 43 blocks long from the side angle. Oh, looks like I need to sleep. Um, and then first, the height of the base before it gets to the actual white blocks should be roughly 6 blocks tall for the first one, and then 9 blocks tall for the castle. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I'm not going to do any detailing. It's pretty much just to kind of give us an idea of scale and how many we are going to need. So yeah, give me 1 second to let me throw a bed down here so we can. That's one thing in this creative world. I forgot to turn off the daytime cycle. Actually, I could have just set it to day since we actually have commands. So, alright. So for the first little offshoot, we'll start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now, I'll probably show another image. This one actually goes into the wall of the, or the base of the actual castle. So, the way I'm planning on doing this to kind of give it that shape that it has, because it kind of goes up and then in a little bit. We can't perfectly mimic that in Minecraft, but what we're going to do is use stairs about halfway up the wall, at least for the main one. Okay, and that's 14, which we actually need to start coming back as well. So, and the way I'd figured it was 3 blocks before the building actually hits the wall. So that is going to be our small little barracks or whatever it is. I don't know the full history of the castle and what each room was reused for. And then this comes back, and then like this building is small and it comes into another taller wall, and then there's like a tower structure that's not as tall as the actual castle, but it will be starting, which I'm not going to get all the way, I'm not going to build that today. It's mainly just we'll kind of come back to it. Alright. Actually, I need to move that other wall, or I could move this wall, now that I think about it. So I wasn't thinking. Because we actually have to come up a level on the inside, which doesn't matter where we do it. And we could actually use this to hide machines and whatnot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Ah! 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we need to go back. Okay, let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so that's the actual wall, or the base. Alright. And that would be where we would actually have the building start. See, and then we need to come this way with it. Actually, on this one, I think this one will pretty much go straight back into the actual building. Okay, so here's where we would turn at. Alright, and 1, 2, oh, nope, 2. Okay, and this is where we have to do the full length of the actual castle wall. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, shoot. I'm not counting. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 5, 6, 7, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3. That's how big the actual footprint of the castle will be. Let's see if I can do this right. Nope. You have to be going just a certain speed, and unless I was using a controller, I can't keep the speed up quite. But yeah, so this kind of gives you an idea of the size of this build. It is going to be humongous, massive, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, anyway, I'm not going to do the rest of that right now because we really only need the top of it. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 6 there? Yeah, I think that's it. Hold on, let me look at the picture again. I had written down some numbers, but I don't. Yeah, no. We need one more of these and then that. Because that would put the roof of the other building like right here. Actually, now that I'm looking at a different picture. This is basically twice as tall. So 3, that one should be here. It's all about the angles of those pictures, depending on what you look at. 1, 2, and then 3. So yeah, that is more like what it should be. So we've got 1, 2, that, 1, 2, here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then the building will actually go into this wall, so we need to bring this out. And like this would be where the building turns, but this building comes into that wall. Just the edge of it does. Which we'll have to tweak it a little bit when we actually build it. But yeah, as you can see, this is going to be a rather large build. And let me just get these in place. Oh. And this is going to be very difficult to do in survival mode. But yeah, I'll probably get the base built just since it only uses cobblestone. But I also have to figure out the landscaping as well, because we're going to have to raise the floor up quite a bit. Let's see, is it one more? I can't tell. Hold on, let's just. Okay, yeah. Perfect. Okay. And then we just put in these right here. And yeah, and I'd done a little bit of this calculating over at another spot on the world, but I was just wanted to show y'all kind of the scale of it. But yeah, as you can see, that is massive. I mean, this is going to be plenty big enough for our, big base. Especially once we start building the other little small buildings out and around. And I'm not going to worry about building this out yet. You can see I tried to start calculating over there, although that was small. I'm not going to build this building right here in the creative. Well, I probably will eventually, but not on camera. It's basically just a standard rectangle. We'll start here, come out. I believe it's like 5 is what I looked at when I saw the side profile of it, and then just bring it down. And then just have a a standard kind of tiered roof, or not tiered roof, but small slope roof, like a slab roof. All right, so next comes the white concrete. So we're going to go here and then up. And basically we're going to lay down the entire first layer to kind of give us something to build off of. I'm not going to do this super detailed, like I'm not going to put in windows and stuff like that. We're just trying to get a basic idea so that I can calculate out how many blocks we need. And just so I know this is the edge, we'll put that there so we know to stop there. Alright, so we were calculating the windows to be too high. So, and it looked like on the outside the windows were as tall as this. So that's going to be, let's see, how many do we come in? We need to come in 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll have to do some detailing out here. I figure with some banners, because you can kind of see like a little flap or something on the outside here, or a vent, which we'll just use. So yeah, okay. So this would be the first window. So each floor is going to be roughly, and there was just one over the top of the window. So each floor is roughly going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks tall. At least on the outside. On the inside, I'll probably make it where you can see out. Well, you can't technically see out the windows, because the way we're doing this is we are going to have the black. Oh, nope. Here. There. Nope. Kind of hard to see. There we go. Let me set the time. Set day. There we go. Okay. So is that concrete pattern? No, it is concrete. And then inside the windows, we're going to put end rods, just like so. So that looks very similar to what the pictures look like as far as the windows. They're basically just had kind of like an open window with some slats in the window. And that is the closest thing whenever we did our little color palette deal that we could see. So yeah, and then we're going to bring this up. Oh, and actually I forgot I've had banners in my thing for when I tried to do. Okay, so these would be roughly here. We might have to come up with something different, but for now, that gives us a little bit of definition. Although I might want to do light gray or something, just to give it a little bit more color variance. But yeah, all right. And then we need andesite for the roof. Oh, helps if I get the right thing, huh? Polished andesite. Put that there. We don't need that. I don't need the gray. And then let's do slabs, blocks, and stairs. Okay. And let me look at our picture again just to make sure I'm doing this right. Except I need the other picture. So it's a fairly uniform, like we'll have to tweak this whenever we do actually. So we should have an overhang, but it looked like it was a fairly, and we're basically going to build just this little corner up so we can kind of get an idea of the scale. Because I may have to tweak based on world height, because depending on how tall this is, it may be too tall. And then, yeah, we just need something right here. Yeah, I'm going to find some more pictures that are closer up of the roof. Actually, that was about it. Because this kind of goes in, it looks like. And then the next layer would be here. And of course the interior is going to be smaller just because I want to hide all the stuff that we're using for details on the outside. And I don't know how detailed we'll do the inside just because I am having a little bit of trouble finding pictures of the inside. Okay, and on this corner of the castle, I found it was interesting that they, like this portion here was directly on top of the other portion, um, or the next floor down. But on this end, this little part right here, basically the wall starts almost directly over top of that right there. So it comes in, which I found interesting that it wasn't symmetrical from one thing to the next. And then the next floor, it comes in on both sides, an equal distance, like 3 blocks on both edges. But yeah, so, and then this one is going to be actually only 4 blocks tall. So, let's see. Yeah, because then they have the windows again. And actually the windows are in a different location on this one. So let me just go ahead and get all these in first, and then we can play with the actual windows. But yeah, it's when you're trying to do something that's like actual historically correct, it makes it a lot more difficult. So the way it looked like it was 1, 2, 3, then a window, window, 1, 2, 3, and then another window is going to start right here. So it's like they were almost perfectly offset from the windows below. At least that's the way it looks in all the angles I could find. Okay, and here we'll just do this. Grab that. And this will also help us gauge how much materials oh, they actually will come out sideways, won't they? And I didn't do that one, but let me go ahead and add it in real quick. And there you go. So this is kind of giving you an idea of scale for sure. I mean, just look, I mean, we're already, what, 50 blocks in the air probably? Or not 50, like 40. Because that was 6, this is 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. Okay, I can't count apparently. So we're about 20, 22 blocks in the air, and this is only the first 2 levels, and there are 3 more, well, 3.5 more levels, plus the big tall roof on top of this. So yeah, this is definitely a massive build. Alright, so the way it looked in the pictures, of course we also have to go in some. So we're going to put that there, here, and we'll just follow this line along. So a lot of the actual building of the base I may not do as much on camera. I'll do some, of course. And I actually need to figure out how to do a camera account. If y'all know how to do that, let me know. I'm assuming I just have to purchase another license, and then just have it open it up to LAN and have my laptop connect, like remoted in, and I record on whatever the camera account is how I assume it's supposed to work, right? I've never really done camera account stuff. I've done mostly like first person shooter games and stuff like that, so it's a whole new experience for me. And then this actually goes in, and it's got a weird little, I don't know, whoopsie archy thingy here in the middle of it, so it's going to throw off some of our calculations, but not much. But this looks like it actually goes in a second time. I cannot aim. All right, and then we just bring this along. Oh, like I said, we'll have to tweak this some. Let's see, compared to that, so far. It might go in a second thing. I'll have to get some of the side profiles too. It really doesn't matter as much for this build. Actually, no, I think it's that. Yeah, I think it's almost double. Okay. Problem we're going to have is spawnable blocks. This is not going to be a safe build. There will be spots where stuff can spawn. And then basically the way it looks is the first block is actually where that window is. And then this one is going to be another one where it's only 4 tall. So 3, 4. And then, so yeah, basically it's, looks like it's going to have it to where the windows are offset again. So wherever that window starts, that is the final. So this is going to be a window. And then this will be a window. Oh, wait. Nope. I did that wrong. That will be a window. And then another 3 and another window. And actually what's weird is this next window, it's going to get into the arch. So the first one will be a full block. The second one will only be 1 block tall for that window. Which I'm not going to bother putting in the concrete. Y'all get the idea. Actually, no, I'm OCD, so yeah, we're going to put in concrete. Although I can just click on those, huh? So I should put those in, it makes it easier. Alright, so that is the third tier of the castle. And the interesting thing about this one is, so we've got, you know, the roof on top as usual. But on this one, there is a little peaked thing, like a triangle peak. Let me just bring this back a little bit so I can kind of get a little bit of a... Oh, and let me set the daytime again. Nice thing is, once you do it once, you can do it multiple times. Okay, so the peak basically starts right here, so... so yeah, if we do this... Oh, I gotta figure out how to get... So it's gonna be there, here. How tall is that? Looks like it's 3 tall in the center. So basically there should be a window directly here. It's going to be so fun and creative being up this high. Okay, so that. And then if this one comes up 1, and then this one's going to be up 1 more, which I need to do this again. Yeah, this is going to be very difficult to do. Okay, so we've got that. And of course it's inset, so then we're going to come behind it with, and I'm not sure how we're going to do this on the actual build to make it, and actually that's the one where the window's at. And this is just kind of an example. We're actually not, there's going to be another window here. But that's going to go actually there. Oh, actually, yeah, that'll make it easier. If we build that first, it will make it much easier. And actually, let's go ahead and continue this out because I kind of do want to have the shape in place. Alright, so here. There. Here and there. there, and then the final one will go right. Yeah, sure, whatever. There. Okay. And then end rods and black concrete here and here. Okay, so that should give us the peaked roof look I think we're looking for. And actually, I'd excuse my OCD for a second while I fill in this. Yeah, because we're not going to be able to get the curve that quite the curve they have. But that will definitely give us the look. And then this actually has kind of like a spike on it, which I'm not sure how we're going to get that. Guess we'll just have to go with that for now. And then, yeah, so basically the edge of this window is where this comes up. And this actually comes back a couple blocks. Nope, nope. Ah, and I broke it too. So yeah, so basically behind it, it just kind of slopes up gradually. So let's see, and then yeah, if we bring this out, I think that should be perfect as far as the look goes. Yeah. And then what's weird is because of the way this comes up here, the next window is directly on top of this. So yeah. So we come out here and then trying to think on how that looks. Okay, so and that's gonna be the fun part is I really need to see where the windows are here too. Because it's actually offset. So we got 1, 2, so 3, window, window. Okay, so right here is the window. So this one's actually only going to be 3 tall with the window. So, oh, nope, wrong thing. End rods. Okay, so that window is going to be there. Actually, it almost looks like, no, it's just the angle. Yeah, okay. And then this just comes over to wherever that window's at. Where's that window? Right there. So this block right here. And then this is just solid. And I'm going to be OCD and fill in this too. I try not to be, but yeah. I want it to have the right look so that when we pull back and look at it, I really want to fill that in too. But yeah, no, that is looking very nice. And then once again, we're going to have the whole, which actually these edges may come out more. We're going to have this coming out. Alright. And then here, which we'll have to play with the roof some more. This is just to give us an idea. Because it almost looks like it, it comes out. Kind of like, see if I can actually get this. Nope, I'm going to do it here. Because it does that little upswept little, oh, nope. Oh. Upswept point kind of deal. So actually it'd probably be more like that. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. I'll have to play around with some blocks. So we'll just take those out for now. Alright, so the next, and this one is one of those ones where it comes in fairly far. So, oh, except no, I don't need those. I need slabs. We'll just aim right here. Alright, that's probably good enough. And then, no, not there, here. Alright, so that one comes in quite a bit. And basically, that is the edge of the next one. And then it comes up, one, looks like 4. And then it's gonna have some different windows, so we'll have to kind of play around with that to kind of get the right look. Um, and actually, you know what? 2, 3. It honestly just looks like, well, it kind of looks like they have shutters of some sort, and it alternates white and black because this looks like they have them open, but we may just, for the sake of the video, just leave it like that for now. And actually, you know what? To do the alternate, you just can't see it though. Maybe if I turn on shaders, you'd be able to see it. And then these roofs are really weird, at least from what I'm seeing. They have, like this, of course, you know, the standard little start sloping. And then can't tell how, yeah, that only looks like it goes in that much. And then it comes up quite a bit and fairly tall. Just like so. Because it's basically, yeah, it's as tall as the other. And then they've got some decorative pieces on it too. And then there's like little points up here on either side. But yeah, as you can see, that is going to be an absolutely massive build. Let me set the time again. But yeah, I mean, just look at that. That is going to be huge. But anyway, this kind of gives us an idea of how much resources we're going to need, because I can calculate out, you know, this is 43, this is like, what is that? 40, the next one is 30 something, 34, then 30, no, 28, and the final one is like 22 or 24, 22 or 24 for that final one. So that kind of gives us an idea at least of this building. Because I figure we'll build up the landscape and start with this first. Just kind of give us an area to, because we can do like our storage area inside this big area here. So I have plenty of room to store all the other resources, and we'll do like a cobblestone, not a cobblestone generator, but a concrete little auto thing where it makes it a whole lot quicker for me to build that. But anyway, this is Meriden Gaming. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and feel free to leave any comments or suggestions you have on, you know, other ways we could do this or stuff to make it look more realistic. Of course, this will be much more detailed. I was just using these blocks just to kind of give us the scale. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in Japan. Yeah. All right. I'll see y'all later.